I'm in Amsterdam, Holland's capital city, better known for its tourism, but it's also home to Holland's biggest club, Ajax.
Pretty impressive stadium, eh? Don't touch Upton Park, but it's got something about it.
Ajax's firm is called F-side. Like all firms in Holland, they take their name from the part of the stadium where they watch the game.
So this is the F-side. Basically what that is, this is where all the proper firm come, where all the nutters. This is the only way they come in. You can tell it's a bit battered. After the break, we're going to meet the Hooligans.
They fuck with us, we fuck harder with them.
And I'm going to experience the bitter rivalries for myself at the fine old Ajax derby.
I've discovered that the biggest rivalry here is between Ajax and Feyenoord. I'm going to find out why this rivalry has become the fiercest in Holland. In 1989, the hatred between the two literally exploded.
2 homemade bombs have exploded at a football match in Holland, injuring 19 people, 9 of them seriously.
Feyenoord attacked Ajax with 2 homemade nail bombs. Ajax's stadium was turned into a war zone. 14 people were injured, and it was a miracle that nobody was killed. This incident was widely covered by the international media. Journalists reported the growing reputation of Dutch hooligans.
Holland is fast taking over as Europe's most troubled footballing nation.
This was a major turning point. The government, desperate to combat hooliganism, introduced English-style safety measures, all-seater stadiums and CCTV. But none of these changes solved anything. They simply moved the violence from the stands onto the streets. This Ajax firm is serious. These guys are so feared that the police are trying to make being a member of the F-side a criminal offence, a banned organisation, like a terrorist group. Many of their firm don't want to meet us as they're very active and have court cases. Despite their deep distrust of the media, some of Ajax's firm have agreed to talk to us if they are disguised. This is Ajax's firm, F-side. Ajax are possibly the biggest firm in Holland. They're famous for their hatred of Feyenoord and their bomb making. As soon as we sat down, guess what the boys wanted to talk about?
Feyenoord's got the problem with the second city syndrome. We're number 1. We want more, and with hooliganism and on the field also. It's fucking jealousy.
When I went to Ajax's stadium, I saw the Jewish Star of David. I asked the guys about this Jewish connection.
Well, they call us Jews, and then yeah, we make the Jewish star, and we make the F in it.
Now, despite these anti-Jewish taunts, Ajax hooligans have taken on this identity.
We're not Jewish, but Amsterdam was a Jewish city, especially before the Second World War. Look how stupid they are, Feyenoord. Rotterdam was flattened in the Second World War.
Yeah.
Boom. Most Nazis, neo-Nazis from Holland come from Rotterdam. How stupid can you be?
They told me about the bombs they make and how they turn the grounds into war zones.
Well, you make a bomb and you throw it. But not like Feyenoord with nails in it and shit. Come on, you know?
People hear the bomb and everybody screams. They love it, you know?
When you see smoke and you hear bam, 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 fucking it's great, man. Come on, attack us, you know? Show us some.
These guys told me they had explosive experts, but I didn't know they were going to bring the dynamite along with them.
It's one of the bomb. It comes from Switzerland. It's like TNT. Yeah, there's bombs everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. Why you can buy weapons, you can buy bombs. They fuck with us, we fuck harder with them. And it's the same thing for the other guys.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Imagine this in Britain. Hooligans with bombs who were prepared to use them. In 1997, the top boy of Ajax was murdered when the F-side clashed with hooligans from Feyenoord. They were not even playing each other on the day of the fight. They met on the side of a motorway just outside Amsterdam.
Bij rellen tussen supporters van Ajax en Feyenoord bij Beverwijk vanmiddag is dus 1 dode gevallen. De dode is waarschijnlijk een van de leiders van de Ajax-gang.
Van alle Stanley-messen. Echt honkbalknuppels, gummiknuppels.
Carlo Piccone, Ajax's top boy, was beaten to death by Feyenoord hooligans with knives, hammers and chains. Police seized an arsenal of weapons, including baseball bats, Molotov cocktails and electric stun guns.
I think that was the point, that everything was changing in Holland. A new generation was coming. That was the example of them.
The government was forced to admit that hooliganism was spiralling out of control. The riot police were unable to deal with the escalation of violence, so the government called in the army. The government gave permission for army choppers to airlift riot cops into hooligan hotspots. Carlo Piccone was a godlike figure in the Ajax firm, and they still honour him today by keeping his seat in the stadium. I spoke to one of his close friends. Usually if a hooligan goes to the floor, the opposition leaves him alone. But our man's best friend, Carlo, was stabbed to death in front of him while he was on the floor. This is still very raw.
I can't talk about it. You know what I mean? It went wrong, and then, well, there was not an honest fight, and that's the only thing I've say about it. And we're not done with them yet. Never, I think.
The police get Ajax in without any trouble, and Feyenoord start to disperse and go into the stadium, ready for the big game.
Here I go, ready to go in there, into the fucking melting pot.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get the cameras in for this game. Feyenoord didn't play well, and they lost 4-0. The flares and bombs in the stadium lit a fire that's still burning today.
Grote vlammen sloegen vannacht uit het Ajax supportershome naast het trainingsveld bij de arena.
The Ajax guys told me that the Den Haag firm had burnt down their supporters' home.
Well, they came in the night, in the middle of the night, very dark, hey, you know what I mean? Suckers. Yeah. And they burned our clubhouse down. But now it's even more nicer, so thanks. Fuck them.
They told me about their retaliation attack against Den Haag and their supporters' home.
And after that, a year or so after that, we attacked their clubhouse. And they say there was only 8 young guys from 15 years old or something. But there was 40 guys, but they all ran off.
We're going to see how the Dutch government have taken extreme measures to deal with football hooligans. Suspected hooligans have their pictures put on the internet in a programme similar to Crime Watch, where viewers are encouraged to turn the hooligans in.
It's crazy. It's a crazy country. You're talking about a liberal country? No fucking way. This is a police state.
Many of the hooligans feel like they're being treated a lot worse than they deserve.
Even murderers and child molesters and everything, they're not allowed to put with their faces on telly. But hooligans? Fuck. You're a football supporter? You're nothing.
I was told that because of this, the hooligans have become more violent towards the police, making it more dangerous for police and the fans. Police and journalists have suggested that these quicker, more intense clashes could lead to another murder, like Beverwijk.
You got the First World War, you got the Second World War, and the third is coming up. I'm not a murderer, not yet. If you touch one of my friends, I'll fucking kill you.